ABC 7 News at 5.
Well, because of the economy these days, more 20-somethings are still living with their parents even after they finish college.
Yeah, it's tough, but there is new hope for young people who do want to leave the nest. 7 on your side's Michael Finney is here with some advice.
Boomerag children. How many times have we heard that phrase? Well, U.S. Census data recently released shows the number of 25 to 34-year-olds living at home is up more than 25% just since 2007. However, with a little financial planning, those young adults could soon be out and living on their own.
It's the biggest bargain in the Bay Area, I think.
Atlee Chima enjoys the view from his family's home in Half Moon Bay. The 24-year-old moved back in with his parents 3 years ago after graduating from UC Santa Barbara. He returned with his bank account depleted.
Going into college, I had about a couple thousand saved in my savings account. By the time college ended, I didn't have anything in my savings account.
His parents took care of all his college costs. He spent all of his money on partying and going out.
I lived for the moment. I felt like the day I got out of college, I was going to get a high-paying job.
Chelsea Krost just turned 21 years old. The Marymount College student says learning about finances is not something that comes easy for her.
I would say that I'm mostly scared of numbers, but I think being scared of numbers made me also say to myself, okay, Chelsea, you have to learn more about finances.
She's seen too many of her fellow students graduate without knowing even the basics about managing money.
We don't learn that in college. It's kind of like you graduate, you get your degree, and then you're off in the real world, and we don't know how to live in the real world.
Currently, nearly 6 million young adults live with their parents. Atlee is one of those, but he hopes to be out on his own as soon as possible. He just opened his first savings account.
It's going to be something I'm not going to touch. Like when I have fun on the weekends, I'm just going to touch my checking and pretend like my savings doesn't even exist.
Circumstances forced Chelsea to grow up sooner than most students. She launched her own radio show at age 16. She currently works as a teen millennial correspondent for several TV stations. And she's learned to watch her spending by listing all of her costs in a money diary.
You have to start learning your own money spending pattern. And then after that, that's where you could start learning, okay, maybe I'm spending a little bit too much there. That's where I can cut back. I need to cut back there so I can spend more there.
She also suggests students start their own businesses, such as dog walking, tutoring service, or even computer repair, whatever they happen to be good at. Atlee knows it's time to prioritize. Does he really need that many clothes and that many shoes? He needs to spend wisely.
To be honest, my dad's kind of been on my case about that, like this past month or so, and it kind of just got me thinking, like, yeah, what's the harm in having a savings account?
Yeah, what's the harm? Just like many older adults, Chelsea has learned the importance of finding good bargains, scouring for sales, and shopping at secondhand stores.
To be young. Thank you, Michael.